How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And this is the last video I plan to upload to the channel for the remainder of the year, which is like 10 days, 11 days. I wanted to just have a real serious video for you guys just to close out the year. And I don't mean to this obviously this time of the year is to be full of joy and happiness and family and growth. And I don't know how religious you guys are, but I know there's the true meaning of Christmas and things like that, which a lot of things I describe are usually the true meaning, but if you want to go at a religious standpoint or what have you. I wanted to make this video really as more of a, just something I had on my heart, something I had on my chest. And I know normally I don't talk about things like this in videos or on the channel. We talk about it a little bit on podcasts. Matter of fact, I'll probably pin at the top of this video. Me and Jan, we did our last episode of the podcast for the year. We will be back. And we talk about a little bit of depression and things of that nature briefly, because we didn't want to be a complete make the whole episode about that. But we did kind of touch base on that kind of stuff. So this is just more of just really a video that I just really wanted to talk about as the year is coming to an end and the holidays are in full swing. So with that being said, I don't know what this video will do. I don't make this video for views or likes. If anything, if you see this video, I hope it speaks to you in some way. And, let me know down in the comments if it helped you out or if there's, a point that I'm missing or whatever. And yeah, so let's talk about it. So, that's pretty much my build. This video is going to have very little editing to it. I just want to talk about this time of the year, man. Like I mentioned before, this year, it brings a lot of happiness, brings a lot of joy. You have the presents and you have the family get-togethers and all the good food and the lights and the music and everything in that nature. But there's also a lot of people during this time that are very sad, very depressed, and this is coming from someone who's been through this before. I've been through this kind of thing. As a matter of fact, quick story. So me and my wife, we've been married for almost 2 years now. We've been together for nearly 5, funny story about that. We actually dated in high school, then we took a break, and then 5 years ago we got back together, which is a really beautiful story. But anyway, but I've been through that. I've been through the holidays where I felt like I had no one. I felt like that it didn't matter who I went to go see or what family gatherings I went to. I just didn't feel wanted. I didn't feel happy. And for a while, I absolutely hated this holiday. And that's the thing. Like I said, I take religion out of it, right? But even for me, it's like I understand the reason. Well, I say take religion out of it, but religiously, right? And I'm not going to go there in this video, but I did understand the reason for the season and I appreciated that, but everything else I just didn't really care. And I was just alone. I remember living by myself and I did have my own place. It was a small house that I was renting from a family friend. I wasn't paying much for rent. I didn't even have a washer and dryer. The house was falling apart. Walls were caving in. I think I had $200 in the bank, and that was supposed to last me for an entire month because at the time my job I had only got paid once a month. And yeah, dude, that shit. It was rough, man. And not that's you tend to adjust to that type of schedule after a while, but I could never quite get the hang of it. And I just remember being so down in the dumps. I remember just having a lot of demons, battling a lot of demons, especially around this time of year. I went through it throughout the year, but especially around this time of year, I had a lot of demons. To give you a good example, there's actually an episode, and I know a bunch of people are watching this, if you know me, oh yeah, here you go, I'm going to bring The Walking Dead into every conversation. Well, sorry. There's an episode of The Walking Dead, I believe it's the season finale of season 10, and the episode's called Here's Negan. And at the beginning of the episode, Negan, he's banished from the community because Carol took him out there and said, look, if you stay here, Maggie's going to kill you. I'm doing you a favor. Because at this point, Negan had protected the community. He's fought for it. He helped kill alpha and all that stuff. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about, by the way. If not, you can look it up. Anyway, in this specific episode, Negan is sitting by a fire, and then behind him in a rocking chair, there's a younger version of himself who's talking shit to him. You know, saying like, wow, how the mighty have fallen. Look at you. Nobody wants you. You're a piece of crap. You're going to die alone. All that stuff. And I've been through that. Like, it's your biggest enemy, right? Your biggest enemy is yourself. No one else will hate you like yourself hates you. And that's just, it's just the truth. You know what I mean? Like, you can have confidence. You can have all the confidence in the world, and there will always be that side that hates everything about you. And here's the thing, like, I'm happily married. Got a lot of good things going for me. Got a little bit of money in the bank. I'm not rich by any means, but we're doing okay. And I still feel that way when it comes to my physical appearance, when it comes to where I'm at as far as my status, where I'm at as far as YouTube and all this, and doing whatever, which I shouldn't feel that way, right? With how I feel about like my job, where I'm going with that and things I'm doing on the side, you know what I mean? Like, pretty much every personal venture and anything about me personally, I'm like, I can do better. You know what I mean? And you can do better. And I think that it's healthy to know that you can do better, even if you're not doing better at that current point. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're leaving yourself room to be better, that's a healthy way of thinking. And so I think that, even now I still struggle with not being depressed. Like, I've had deaths in my family. I had a cousin of mine, right? He passed away 2 years ago, and he's like my best friend. As far as gaming and stuff like that, he was a guy, every time there was a new release, I remember we would always call each other. We'd be playing at the same time. Hey, where are you at? Hey, where are you at? What level are you at? Have you come across this yet? Blah, blah, blah. And it was like a blast. And, when they're not there anymore, there's a piece of that is missing. And it's hard to find something to fill that void. And so I get it. And I think that no matter how happy I always will be, and I am, like, with my wife, like, she's the best thing that could ever happen to me. We have such a good time together, especially around this time of the year. I'm just a very, like, I wouldn't say a recluse, but I am very to myself. I don't really like being around a bunch of people. And I don't know if that's just something I'm going through, or that's just something I've grown to be. But I love the movies, and I love the cookies. As you can tell. But I love this holiday. I love the decorating, and I can't stand the music. Actually, I don't like the music at all. Okay, but the movies are good and everything else. So, but I still feel that way sometimes. And so, anyway, make a long story short, and maybe this video, I don't even know if I'm gonna upload it. If you're seeing it now, I decided to upload it. And again, I hope that maybe it speaks to some of you guys. Maybe there's something I'm missing. But, give me your experiences too. I want to hear them, and maybe we can help each other out. All in all, I think the whole point of this video is really to shine a light on those who feel like they're going into the new year less of a person that they think they are. And I want you to know that you're not. You have your whole life ahead of you. No matter how young or older you are, doesn't matter if you're 19 years old, doesn't matter if you're 50 years old. If you're watching this video, your life's not over. It doesn't matter what yourself is telling you. It doesn't matter what the doctor's telling you. It doesn't matter what your family's telling you. You still have time. When you wake up a new day, and I know it sounds like so corny, but when you wake up on a brand new day, that is a new beginning for you. Like, every day is a new beginning. What can I do to better myself? What can I do to bring better relationships into my life? And what can I do to just be happy? What things in life can I do to bring me happiness? And as long as it's not something that's completely like ruining your physical or mental health, do it. And I think that at the end of the day, we all got to find things that we find enjoyment out of them, whether it's the people around us or the things that we do. So, but anyway, look, I don't know. Was this a rambling video? I'm not sure. I know it's not gaming related. I know it's not movie related or anything like that. But I just wanted to address it because I understand and I felt like something was tugging on my heart today and I wanted to talk about it. So if you're watching this right now, just my last words of encouragement to you is just find things that you really enjoy and hold on to the people that you care about most. And if you feel alone, you're not. There's always someone to talk to. And, and if you do that, I think everything will be okay. There's always a new day. There's always new experiences and there's always new people. And that's number one thing. I think that having the right people in your life really does dictate how you feel about what you're doing in life and how you feel about yourself. So, but with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Like I said, if you let me know your experiences, how you cope with them. Man, let's help each other out. This is the season of giving, and I hope this gave you something. And I'm always for you guys giving me words of encouragement as well. So thanks again for watching, and we see you in the next one. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.